We're gonna make my really quick sweet potato nachos. They are my absolute favorite weeknight dinner, so I'm so excited to make them with you guys. I already had a sweet potato cut up, so we're just gonna use the mandolin and slice it very thin because you want them to act as chips, so you want them to get very, very crunchy in the oven. So that is what we're going to do. I like to start with a base of avocado oil. We'll then do a fair amount of paprika and pepper and a good amount of flaky salt. And then we're gonna stick them in the oven and wait until they get super crispy, and then we will take them out. You wanna make sure they're coated really well so every bit has a bit of oil and seasoning on it, and you wanna try to lay them as flat as you can, but that's not always the most possible. Since I don't eat meat, cauliflower is kind of a little bit of a substitute for me. So we are going to put on cauliflower and chop it up really thin so that it can get nice and crispy. You want them to be about that size, I would say. I feel like bell pepper would be a nice addition, so I'm going to add some really small sliced bell pepper. That size I feel like would be good, and we're gonna roast those along with the cauliflower. Lastly, we are going to add some mushrooms to act as pulled pork. For those of you who haven't ever had king trumpet or black pearl mushrooms, if you slice them very thin, or maybe better off pulling them apart like this kind of, they will get really nice and crispy and thin, and it will kind of act as a pulled pork. I put everything onto our baking sheet, season it, and stick it in the oven until it looks really nice and crispy. Oil, paprika, black pepper, and some flaky sea salt. I already had pre-cooked some black-eyed beans, and we're gonna use those and warm them up. I already put the base together because the pans were too hot. So we have our sweet potatoes and veggies. I'm going to add our beans and our other toppings. I'm gonna add a nice chunk of guac right on top. And then to finish it, I had already cut up some cilantro and red onions. We're just gonna sprinkle that all around. And here is our quick and easy sweet potato nachos. Kind of got a bit of everything on it. Hands down, best thing ever.